Hello everyone to another Catan video. So as I mentioned yesterday, I will be playing Catan on Colonist now because there have been some issues with Catan universe which haven't been fixed yet. I can have like a series on Colonist where I try to push myself as high as possible, and that's how I will continue. Anyway, let's take a look at the board now. So I am in the third position again. And immediately I see that there is very little ore on this board. That said, 8-4-10 is a excellent starting pick, especially because you start with the 8 brick and you have access to the brick port. You also get the strongest ore available. Going for something like 9-5-10 as the second pick isn't a bad choice at all. Here I think I will be, yeah, I can go for something like 8-5-10, 8-4-3, or maybe 8-5-10, 6-3-11, point downwards and then build on 4-11. 6-9-3 is also a high producing spot, but yeah, so red does go for 9-5-10 as expected. And now for me, I think I have to go for something like 8-5-10, point downwards. But I have too much sheep and not sure what I want to do with all that sheep I have. I can also go for something like 8-4-3, but with very little wood on very little brick in my hand. 6-5-11 also seems to be a good choice here, grabbing a very strong brick and wheat along with some sheep. And I believe I will be able to get some good wood and sheep combination later on. Because I won't be getting any strong ores this game, so I think going for this spot is not a bad choice. And when it comes to placing my road, I think placing to the right, I will have an option of going to the sheep port if I am able to build a couple of roads and also go to the 6-12 spot. Pointing to the left is also alright, but at this point I think I will point downwards so that I can build towards 6-3-11. So when it comes back to me, I think I will have something like at least 4-9-3 open to me. There is a decent chance that I will have something like 5-10-2 or even 4-9-11 open. So I will have a decent. I won't have any ore, but I will have a decent road building setup in that case. 5-10-8 would be the best case scenario, but I don't think I will have that option here unless black goes for something like 8-3-4, 6-11-12, or maybe 6-11-12, 6-9-3. Yeah, black is taking quite some time to decide what they want to do. So, but I still think black will have to play a road building setup as just like me as well because of the lack of ore available on this board. So black places their first settlement on 8-5-10. That's a pretty good placement, surely not a bad choice at all. Can go for something like 8-3-4. Yeah, does go for 8-3-4 here as their second placement. In that case, I think here I would like to go for 4-9-3, grabbing wood and some more sheep. And I can point to the left and try and build on 6-3, but that doesn't help me. The port, I don't have enough ore to make use of the ore port. Also, leaving something like 6-9-2 open for red seems to be a bad choice. But that said, here I think I still have to go for 8-9-3-4. But instead of pointing to the left, I might point upwards. And if I get a little lucky early on in the game, if a couple of fours and sixes roll, I might be able to get to the brick port before orange does here. So that is an option, and I will keep that option open for me. Even if I'm not able to get to the brick port, I think reaching 8-3 would not be a bad option. 8 is a pretty good number, and along with that, I will increase my wheat production. The only drawback of this setup is I don't have any good ports around me. Um, so it will be very difficult for me to get cities because I will have to do a 4:1 and hold on to a lot of ore in hand. So red here can surely go for a setup like 6-9-2 or maybe even go for 9-10-2, but that I think would be a mistake because orange then can go for something like 6-2. So 6-9-2 would be better. And then orange might go for 3-10-11, which isn't a very high producing number. In any case, I think orange will always have option of 6-3 if they just want to go for that. Yeah, so I think that chat with black did influence red or might have helped red in making the decision. Points to the right. It's a little surprising because I think here orange can go for 6-3 or maybe even something like 9-10, sorry, 10-3-11. Orange can easily go for something like 6-3-11 and then focus on the brick port. Yeah, as expected, does go for that spot. So in my position, I think I should be able to. I need to get a little lucky and reach the brick port before orange does. Wow, red here trades with orange. It's a little surprising there, but not completely unexpected. For me, I can build a road towards the 3, 10, 11 spot here, but I think at this point I need to try and get to the brick port before orange does. So let's see if I can get any trades early on in the game. I might try and start collecting some ore. Maybe orange would might accept that. Luckily, he doesn't. So I'll just end my turn here. So I do have a lot of wheat and sheep in my hand. Let's see if I can get anything here. Not sure what red would do here. Maybe a 4:1 is the only option that they have. Another 11 rolls here. Let's see if anybody wants a sheep. Uh, okay, so there is no wildcard trade available in this game, is what I understand now. I will give away a sheep for almost anything here. Let's see if anybody wants to accept any trades. I might even do a trade like this. This might give me a dev card early on. Seems like I might just run out of time, so I'll just end my turn here. Maybe I could have done a 4:1, but okay. Let's see whom black wants to block now. Okay, blocks the wood, which is I think the best choice in this case, and might target me here, but I hope they target. Um, yeah, I hope they target orange, but here they target from. They do target orange, which is completely all right for me. Okay. Orange also rolls a 7, so most likely will block me on the 5 wheat here and because orange doesn't produce any wheat and they do know that I have some wheat here. Takes my sheep, which is also okay for them because they don't produce any sheep. Yeah, wants a brick, but I don't have any. Wow, trades with orange. So now I think I have to target orange here, not a choice at all for me. I do get a wheat, which is not what I was looking for, but at this point, I think I might just be able to do a 4 is to 1 and build a road. Maybe just converting my wheat into a wood and holding on might not be a bad choice here. And think that's what I will do. I'll end my turn now. So now I do have a road in hand. Would want a couple of fours and sixes to rolls. Does build a road. I don't think yellow has, sorry, orange has the settlement that they are looking for here. Oh, I roll a 8. Let's see if I can get any trade. Okay, here I don't think anybody is going to accept my trade. And at this point, maybe I just do a 4 is to 1 and get a ore and hold on to my cards. I don't think that's a bad option either. At some point, sooner or later, I do have to build cities, and I need to start preparing them pretty soon. So yeah, just making sure that red has a very strong, making sure that everybody is aware that red needs to be targeted as well. That might be a good trade, but not at this point for me. I would want to get some. So let's see. Maybe yeah, red might be able to accept a trade here and give orange the brick port, and then I think orange is in a very strong position. Although they don't have any wheat or sheep, and red also is in a very strong position. Does roll a 10 here. I do roll another 7, and at this point I think I need to again block orange because I am still looking for the brick port here. Not much that I can do with the cards I have in hand. Roll the 7, I think would block the 4 wood and steal from me, or maybe blocks the 10 ore. Okay, steals from red, I don't mind that at all. The only issue is my 5 is blocked and I am looking for a wheat. Don't have any wheat to give away, or else I would have accepted some trade here. Okay, does a 4 is to 1 and gets the settlement. 4 is rolled, so that does give yellow, sorry, orange the brick. Orange still is looking for wheat. I thought orange already had traded for a wheat before. Wow. So red is in a, so black is making some crazy deals here, but that's how it goes sometimes. Okay, red accepts it. So now a 3 does roll. So I do have the option of building a road settlement. And at this point, I think I will just go for it. Um, Unfortunately, that was completely a mistake. I did not want to get a dev card there. That was a misclick by me for sure. Wow, what a bad misclick. I easily could have built a settlement here. Instead, I just did a misclick and that ruins my game. Yeah. So now I think red will target me. Yeah. So now I again need a 3 to roll so that I can place a settlement. This mistake could be a big mistake for me, might end my game. Uh, let's see what goes on here. And the worst thing is I was able to get a victory point, which doesn't help me in any way, but that's how it is sometimes. Pretty unfortunate there for me. Should steal from red, does steal it, which is pretty good. So most likely now red will not be able to get a settlement on their turn. And in any case, I still need a 5 or 3 to roll. Red rolls a 7, so pretty sure is blocking me now on the 6 brick. I wouldn't mind if they steal my brick or sheep, but actually, if they are able to steal a brick, they might be able to get a settlement. So, okay, blocks black, which makes sense here. I still need a 5 or a 3 to roll on my turn so that I can get my settlement on the 10 3 11 spot. 3 does roll, that's very, very lucky for me. So now that I get my settlement, I can heave a sigh of relief here. My next target would be on 8 3. I just need a 4 and a 3 to roll so that I can get my settlement on the 8 3 spot. Yeah. So my here because the chat is people are very active in chat. I haven't been commentating that much. It is difficult to focus on the game and on the chat and commentate at the same time. But surely I will try my best to uh, focus on commentary as well. Here I cannot do much, so I'll just end my turn. Not much of a choice for me. So now that both orange and red have a city, it's very, very strong for them. So I would love to roll a 7 on my turn, but not sure what I can do now. Instead, orange rolls a 7 here. Sorry, red rolls a 7 here, blocks orange on the 8 break. Me getting this victory point was a very, very. If this was a Monopoly or a Year of Plenty, I would have still not been this upset with it. First and foremost, I don't produce a lot of ore, and after that, getting wasting my ore to get a single victory point was a big mistake. I would surely say that. And red is now building towards the sheep port, which makes sense for them here. Not much that I can do. Maybe let's see if anybody wants a sheep. I might accept any trade at this point for a sheep. Maybe I can even do 2 is to 1 here. If not, then I might just do a 4 is to 1 with the bank and hold on to my cards. Another 7 is rolled here. Maybe blocks the 9 sheep now. Or the yeah, I think 9 sheep would be a better block by black. I think targeting both red and orange would be a fine choice. But okay, targets the 5 wheat and continue stealing from red, which makes complete sense here. Rolls a 5. Unfortunately, my 5 wheat is blocked. Another 6 is rolled here. Not much that I can do with the cards in hand. So I'll just end my turn. And now black is also in a pretty strong position with their production. Here, yeah, I have more than 5 cards, so sorry, more than 7 cards, so I have to give away a few. I wouldn't mind if a 4 is rolled. I will be able to get my settlement on the 8-3 tile here. And a 7 would be fine option as well. Red is taking quite some time to decide what they want to do. In the end, they go for a dev card. Yeah, not much of a choice for me here. I will continue targeting red. I get a brick, which is not something that I am looking for. Let's see if I can get a vote for it. I will be able to get a settlement or ore so that I can hold on for a city. Yeah, seems like neither of these trades are going through, so I'll just end my turn. Another 7 is rolled. Might continue blocking the 5 wheat here. But let's see what. Okay, blocks orange. Sevens have rolled quite a lot in this game. Another 6 rolls here. So now I think orange is in a pretty strong position and so is red. But because both of them are being targeted quite a lot, it is difficult for them to grow quickly. Here, red has a pretty good roll. A 9 gives red a couple of wood and a sheep. I still am having a pretty slow game here. Do roll a 11, but not much that I can do. I might offer a wood, if sorry, a brick. But if I don't get any trades, I might just do a 4:1 and end my turn here. I don't think there is a lot of choice that I have. At some point or the other, I have to start holding on to my cards so that I can get a city. Rolls a 7, I think would block the 5 wheat or the 9 sheep here. Maybe blocks the 8 sheep, that is also not a bad choice. The unfortunate part is both black and red do not share any decent tiles to block both of them together. Rolls at 10, so that's a lot of ore available on this board. Let's see if anybody is willing to trade. On the other hand, red just gets a city. Unfortunately, I roll a 7 again. So this is the second time that I am giving away my cards, especially when I don't have a lot of them because my production isn't very strong at this point and also I don't have any ports or ore. So my 4:1 isn't even very helpful. So a 6 would now give me a settlement on the 8-3 tile, which wouldn't be a bad option here for me. A few, I think a 3 would be a pretty good roll for me, giving me some wheat, which will help me get a city sooner. But wouldn't want to see any sevens. I wouldn't want to first be blocked or second lose more than 4 cards again. Not sure what black is thinking. 11 is a pretty good roll for black as well because they get a very rare ore in their turn. And now orange gets their second city. So yeah, it's basically me fighting for a lower position now. Place the knight. Might block. Okay, solo block. Again a 7 is rolled. Wow. So I have been very unlucky with these rolls. Yeah, very unfortunate now. Have to keep on giving away 4 cards This is the third time that's happened to me. And steals from me, steals away my ore. Wow. Absolutely nothing that I can do about that. Just end my turn here. Wow, that ore steal was very bad for me. Um, it's basically stealing away 4 cards from me, especially after I have been 7'd out 3 times. So maybe my setup wasn't the best to begin with, I agree, but not sure what I could have done differently in this game though. Maybe instead of going for 6-5-11, I should have gone for maybe 8-5-10 to begin with. I will just end my turn here. There's not much that I can do with these cards. Especially because the 6 is blocked, I am not even able to build anything. So at least the good thing is people are collaborating against red, but here being stolen from is a very bad thing for me. Red does have 2 dev cards in hand, so they might easily be able to take it away. So now let's see what orange blocks. I wouldn't mind if the 6 or the 9 wood is blocked. Wouldn't want to see myself being blocked at all over here. Does block the 5 weed though. Hopefully there is no 7 rolled now. I would want a 11 or a 9 to roll so that at least I can get a settlement on my turn. I roll a 7 and for me blocking the red is a easy choice here. I do get another wood which doesn't help me in any way, but let's see what I can do. Maybe if I can get a ore. Let's see, maybe I can get a trade like this. I mean, there is nothing that I have which I can, nothing else that I can do here. Maybe I can just build a single road and end my turn. But then that single road doesn't help me in any way at all. It will basically just stop me from. Yeah, I'll just build a road and end my turn. So now does block red, and unfortunately I lose out on sheep as well. Uh, Pretty unfortunate there for me that I have to lose out on sheep, but then that's how it is. Not much that I can do in this game. A 10 is roll. That's a pretty strong roll for red, giving them 3 ores. Does a 4 is to 1 and gets a dev card. Hopefully I don't roll a 7 or else I might just quit the game. Wow. Red gets 3 dev cards there, or maybe 2. 8 is rolled. Okay. I'll just get my settlement and end my turn there. I am rewarded immediately with a 8, which isn't the worst case scenario for me. I might try and get the longest road, but I do need to get very lucky for that to happen. Here, I will accept it if I get a ore in return. Not sure what this trade is for. So here, orange loses out on 5 cards and should target red for sure, but not sure if. I mean, they will block either the 5 wheat or the 9 sheep. Does block the 9 wood, that's pretty good. So I would want to see a 4 and a 6 roll in my turn, or a 4 and a 8, so that I can get the longest road at least. 8 does roll, so all I need is a 4 to roll, and I will be able to get the longest road. 4 does roll, wow, that's very, very lucky now. So now that I have the longest road, the game at least goes on for some time. But that said, it is still not in my favor. I still need to build cities, which is a very, very difficult task. Wow. A 9 is rolled. So I do get a sheep. I think I might just go for a dev card here. Hope I get a monopoly or something. Because holding on for a ore might not be the best idea for me now. Let's see what orange might be able to get a settlement soon enough. Okay, just go for a dev card. So red gets the largest army, blocks black, which makes sense here. So yeah, I think I'll just go for a dev card. I do get another road building, so I will be able to hold on to my longest road for sure. If a 4 rolls, I will be able to play my road building and build another settlement on the 6-3 tile. Don't think that would be the worst case scenario for now. Another 8 is rolled. Let's see if red can just win the game in this turn. All they need is a single city. I believe they are on 9 point. Okay, they get or yeah, and just win the game. I end up on the third position. That is ahead of black, which was a little surprising there in the end, but yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Yep. So here maybe like I think there will be a stat where we can see if we lost cards because of sevening out. Yeah, lost by the robber. Yeah, lost because of 7. I have like 12 cards lost because of 7 out, because of being 7 out. That easily shows how bad my setup was. Also, if you see cards lost by trading, I was in a pretty bad way as well. So yeah, and also when you see the number of card income, my income was the least amongst everyone else. And the only reason for that is I did not have any cities. So pretty bad game there for me. I end up on third position, but that doesn't mean anything. Luckily, this is just a placement match, so I do have chance to improve later on. If red hadn't won in this turn, maybe I would have been able to get another victory point, sorry, another point, and ended up tied with orange. That was an option, but that's hindsight for now. Anyways, bye for now, and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.